Hey guys, welcome to another pick a card reading. My name is Johanna. Welcome to the channel, and welcome back if you've been here obviously before. So we are going to take a look at your energy for June, what's kind of coming up for June. I have 3 piles here. I've pre-pulled the oracles, and then we are going to live pull tarot. I have 3 different tarot decks for each group as well. So yeah, we're going to take a look and see what's going on. For those of you who are interested, I do have a Soulful Circle membership. It's $11 a month, and there is monthly readings, weekly readings, as well as bonus readings kind of like throughout the week based on whatever energy needs to come out. So if you're interested in that, the link to sign up for that is down below. But let's get into it. We have pile number 1 here with this purple, I forget what crystal this is, but this purple tower. We have pile number 2 with this howlite crystal tower. And we have pile number 3 with this moon crystal. I believe it's just an agate crystal. So take your time to intuitively choose which pile you feel the most drawn to. Timestamps will be down below. And whenever you're ready, I'll see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this purple tower crystal. If you know the type of crystal this is, feel free to put it in the comments because I cannot remember. But we are basically going to see what's coming up for you guys for the month of June. We're going to use the Lightseer Tarot deck. And obviously I've pre-pulled the oracles like I mentioned in the beginning. And again, if you are interested in a monthly membership for $11 a month, you can get monthly readings, weekly readings, as well as kind of just general energy readings of like bonus readings kind of throughout the week. So if you're interested in that, if you want more guidance, more readings from me, then the link for that is down below. So let's see. Pile 1, we have the Poet, which says inscribe, and then it says envision, write, and recite. For some of you, kind of what I'm getting is like off of this card specifically. Some of you could be writing a lot, like literally in the sense of like, you could also be like writing like in a journal or something like that. But I'm also kind of getting this energy of you like writing out your life, like almost like you're envisioning, right? Like you're kind of like writing a new story for your life, like writing out something when it comes to, yeah, just like how you see things. We also have it's time to play. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. And then we have the Way Shower, which says shake up the system, cellular upgrades. And I'm gonna get these last 2 cards. So we have the Great Severing, which says Mars energy, conflict. Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. And we have Water Your Garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. So there's definitely kind of this energy of like doing a lot right now, or resting a lot, or needing to rest, but like you're maybe like working a lot. I feel like you're really trying to like do something. You're really trying to make something happen this month. But you could be getting frustrated. I feel like if you're getting frustrated with it, that's or if you're worrying about things like that's where you need to kind of like maybe do something else or shift your energy a little bit by doing something else, or take care of yourself, do something restful, do something playful, something fun, right? With this time to play energy. But it's like you're really envisioning and writing something, like you're trying to like, you're shaking up the system. So it's like you're really working to like shift something in your life. And with this Mars energy, it's like you're really trying to take action. You're really trying to go and do. But I feel like there might be some like frustration. I just feel like it's maybe more of like you're getting a little burnt out with how you're approaching something. Like you just might need to have more fun and like shake up how you do things even, right? Shaking up like your work in the sense of like if you've been working a lot or you're overworking, making sure that you're adding in some time for play and family and friends and social and, you know what I mean? And like rest in the sense of like ways to look after and nourish yourself. Cause I feel like you could be maybe really finding yourself in your like masculine energy this month, which isn't a bad thing, but we need to make sure that we do balance that out with the feminine and the nurturing and the recharging and the recovery piece. So let's see what the tarot has. Let's get into the tarot before we get into the other oracles here. So pile 1, what do they need to know for June? What's the energy coming in for June? What do they need to know about June? Yeah, we have the Devil, and the Devil can literally be overworking. Some of you are just really feeling like consumed by something, like you're really, I almost feel like there's a sense of focus, which is good, but it's like you're really determined to get something to work here. But I think you're needing to kind of like making sure that you're having balance in your life. We have the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're really focused on your future. You're making plans for the future. You have these hopes, these dreams, these wishes with the Star card here, and that you're trying to get to, you're trying to obtain, you're trying to, again, shift something in your life or make some shift happen. But you may feel very kind of like stuck by it or very consumed by it. And I almost feel like for some of you, you could be, it's interesting because we have the Devil and the Star, and so it's number 15 and number 17. And in between these two cards is the Tower card. So I feel like for some of you, if you don't incorporate things this month, you could be down the line, maybe entering into like almost like a tower moment or creating a tower moment in some way. We also have the Eight of Wands and we have the Hanged Man. Yeah, I'm almost kind of getting like, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. So again, some of you, this could be like your career or your routines, your daily habits, your material world. We also have the King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. So for some of you, there's like a relationship here, or there's like, this is impacting a relationship somehow. It's like adding stress, or maybe there's like financial instability stress when it comes to like just, yeah, how things are operating, which could be where some of this is like coming from. I feel like it's interesting because we have the Hanged Man and the Devil here on the ends, and there's almost kind of this energy of like being kind of stuck like on both of these, because you can feel stuck in both of these cards. I feel like the Hanged Man's really just asking you to like look at something from a different perspective, or maybe do something a bit, like just shift how you're doing things. It's not like you have to get rid of anything or quit anything. But if you're feeling stuck, you might need a shift. You might need to even just go do something that shifts your energy, right? Because in the middle here, we've got this energy of like you really wanting to move forward and take action and have positive outcomes. And I feel like you've got a lot of ideas and inspiration and things that are coming forward here for you about your future and where you want things to go, where you want things to take you. But I think you're feeling frustrated because it's like maybe not moving fast enough, or you're wanting it to move fast, but you're struggling with that because it's like things still feel stuck, even though things like you might have a lot of ideas and have this passion, but things feel stuck. And so I feel like by going out and playing, doing something different, hanging out with friends, social, that sort of thing, will be helpful with this Hanged Man to like shift your energy and allow you to kind of release some energy, release some of the resistance in order for you to like really move forward here. Some of you as well, like writing things down is going to be really important. So if you're having a lot of ideas this month, writing things down when it comes to your goals, your vision, what you see for yourself, what you want for your future, like any ideas that you have about like things you want to do down the line, right? Like write all those things down, keep those ideas in like a book or a journal or something that like you can hold on to, even in your phone, in your notes section or something, that when these ideas come up, because I feel like these ideas could be coming up also as well while you're resting and you're playing and you're like, you could be really getting some creative ideas this month if you take that time. And I feel like, yeah, you just kind of have to like open yourself up here. I feel like there's like relationship stuff here for those of you. I feel like this would be those of you like in a relationship though. If you're not in a relationship, it's like this could be influencing you somehow. But it's like the relationship stuff I feel like is kind of in the back burner. This is more about like you and your goals and where you kind of see your like life going. Let's see what we need to know about how to work through a little bit more of like this stuck energy. Like how does pile 1 move through this stuck energy in June? How does pile 1 move through this energy in June? So we have the 7 of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we also have the 5 of Swords, and we have this 4 of Wands. So I feel like definitely keep planting your seeds. Like again, it's not about you giving up what you're doing. It's just about maybe taking some time for yourself here and there so that you can kind of like recharge. I also feel too, like if you have any sort of like, yeah, there's like the 4 of Wands is like celebration and it's like events, like parties, weddings, right? That sort of thing. So these people look like they're having fun, right? So I feel like you're planting these seeds, right? You're really focused on what you're trying to grow here. But when we start to feel stressed and we start to feel like there's conflict, there's overwhelm, like your mind is just like, right? I feel like that's when you need to go out and have some fun, go out and socialize, go out and be with people. And that's going to help you actually receive more in the sense of, you know, like the movement that you're looking at feeling. Some of you could literally be receiving more money by taking a rest or taking a break. I feel like that's like mainly your thing is like if you are feeling overwhelmed or you're feeling stressed or you're feeling like just like a lot of internal mental conflict and like you're having to really fight to get things to grow and to move, I feel like that's your cue to like take a break. So let's see what these oracle has. We have instinct. So pay attention to your instincts here. This is listening to your intuition as well of like which direction to take. Also paying attention to like when you need to take breaks, right? Yeah, again, recovery. So we have a lot of around this like taking a break and recovering and resting that I maybe feel like you're just maybe forgetting to do this month is kind of really what I'm getting. And this is going to be the key, right? The key to you being able to see progress and see growth for your future. Because the progress and the growth is there. It's not that it's not there, because I see you putting in a lot of energy and attention into whatever this is, but just needing to give yourself a break when you need it so that you have a clear mind to keep going, basically, and energy. We have Panther Spirit, reclaim your power, which this is what the recovery is going to help you do as well. Help you stay focused and goal-oriented, like on your task and your path. Help you reclaim your power and your sense of like, you know, your energy, right? And then we have number 32, let spirit be your guide. So yeah, like this instinct, your intuition. Again, I think the other thing too is like if you're trying to gain insight or intuition, even around like what direction to take with something or how to get something to move, this inspiration and this instinct and the spirit coming through you, like your intuition can only come in when we're resting, right? Because we're actually slowing down enough and being calm enough in order to like interpret and to like hear or see those messages, right? So that could be the other thing too, is if you feel like you can't really think clearly or you feel like you can't get your like intuitive hits the way that you want, right? 5 of Swords energy, then I feel like it's asking you to slow down so that you can actually hear and see and obtain this this information here. Because I feel like you feel blocked, you feel stuck, right? And so in order to gain that enlightenment, we have to kind of slow down in order to do that. And then you're going to have this celebration. Then you're going to feel like you have this sense of like, you know, feeling like a reason to like, you know, be excited about things. Because it's like things start moving, you start to see the fruits of your labor start to come in here. Any final words or advice, messages for pile 1 for June? We have the 9 of Wands, which I did see earlier. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Cups, and we have this Death card. Give me one more here. King of Wands and the Lovers. Yeah, some of you have a choice. We also have the Judgment here at the bottom of the deck. Some of you, it's like a choice on like the path you're going to take, rewriting your past with the 6 of Cups here. Like, this could be like inner child work, or really kind of, because this is like aligning yourself with like your higher timeline type thing, right? Like your higher self. So you could be rewriting with the Death card and the 6 of Cups, like rewriting the things from your past, maybe like remembering things from your past, but these are things that are like maybe kind of like wounds or baggage that you've maybe carried. So some of you could be releasing that, and that's going to allow you to be more inspirational, more creative. It's going to feel more, again, more powerful. You're going to feel more like, you know, confident and stable in your ability to move forward. The other message I'm getting too is some of you in love may have 2 people to choose from, or there's a person, it could just be one person, but it's like, I feel like regardless, so if it's 2 people, there's a person from your past possibly here that's getting in the way, or something, some wounding even from the past, like a past relationship experience that you've had that's getting in the way of you being with, I feel like, this King of Wands. Others of you, this is just one person, and this is like, again, could still be you just like releasing things from your past experiences in order to be with this person, or needing to kind of take a look at that. And others of you, this is just like a past person that you're dealing with that I feel like there could be a shift or a change in this relationship. I feel like though too, you need to like just have more fun with this person. You need to like kind of get back to like, even if you're in this relationship with this person, if there's some sort of tension that you have and you're like, let's say you're married or whatever, I feel like it's like we need to get back to the way things were, 6 of Cups, with the sense of like old memories and the way things like used to be, like having more fun, being more playful, being more kind of like childlike. But I feel like for some of you though, you're releasing more, so it's about you releasing something from your past, energy wise, like something you've been holding on to that's influencing your relationships here. So it's kind of like a side message there for those of you. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you guys. So just remember to take breaks this month. I see you making progress. If you do that, like, you're going to have the energy and the momentum to keep moving forward towards your goals and your vision. And I think your relationship stuff is going to come into balance as well here too, because you're in this space of slowing down and being able to do that work and gain that insight. So I think slowing down is going to be key for you guys this month. So that is what I have for you, pile 1. Again, if you want to join the Soulful Circle membership with us, the link for that is down below if you'd like to see additional readings from me. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, as always. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this Howlite Tower Crystal. This is going to be a reading for messages for June, the energy, see what's going on. I mentioned in the beginning of kind of picking your piles that if you're interested in joining the Soulful Circle membership, it's $11 a month. You get a monthly reading, weekly readings, as well as kind of like readings throughout the week to check in on energies and that sort of thing. So if you're interested in that and you'd like more continuous, more consistent readings from me, then the link for that is down below. But let's dive into it. We're going to pre-pull, or we're going to look at the oracles that I've pre-pulled. And then we're also going to get tarot messages here from the True Heart Intuitive Tarot deck. So pile 2 for June, we have Illusionist, which says divert, spellbind, revamp, and unveil. So some of you, I feel like, have been caught in illusion. I feel like this might be the month where that kind of is like, I don't know if reveal is the right word, but it does say unveil. So it's like you're going to be able to see that something's been a bit of an illusion here for you. Well, this is beautiful. We have welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that source will heal your financial challenges. I'm also getting to like this, sorry, my throat's been a little funky. So if I cough or there seems to be a weird break in the video, that's probably why. I feel like you've been in denial about something also as well. I think that's the message that was coming through. We also have prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. So this is definitely about like receiving. I feel like for some of you, there could be a bit of like an awareness of like where you've been blocking yourself or where you maybe thought you were open to receive and you haven't been, like something like that, like where you've been contributing to your own challenges here. We also have integrating energies with awakening and transitioning. So yeah, there's definitely this like awareness that's coming towards you in June. And then we also have Star Keeper, which says cosmic ancestors, seed the light by staying grounded. And we have the Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Yeah, there's something that's like from the depths coming to light here, like coming again, like into your awareness. I feel like it has to do with like, I don't know, you're definitely going through some sort of like awakening here. I think you're like realizing how you have been contributing to just your situation. This could be like your personal health and where you feel like your life is going and how you feel like day to day, like in your emotions and stuff, right? With this self-care, you know, how much you give to other people, but you don't really receive. There's a lot about receiving here. And so for some of you, this could also be too, like how much you overgive and you're not receiving like the financial gain from it, right? So whether that's in your job or your business, with clients, that sort of thing, or like boundaries could be a big thing that you're learning here. And I feel like you're seeing the truth of this, like you're awakening to this next level, I almost feel like, of your healing, where you're kind of like, okay, well, I'm seeing now the veil is lifting around like how I'm contributing kind of to like this problem, if you want to call it that. So I feel like some of you are going to be setting boundaries. You're going to be opening up your self-care in order for you to receive more. Like you're going to be giving yourself more care, filling up your own cup, right? Because you see potential. And for some of you, it's like you're seeing how you can really shift something. Some of you, that could be a little bit of the illusion too. You were thinking like, I can't shift, I can't change. And now you're like realizing you can, because you're awakening to like the potential. Now, for some of you, you could be, because you're going through this awakening, if you're having a lot of like, you know, symptoms or sickness or like things kind of coming up for you that are kind of weird, I feel like it's important for you to stay grounded. It's important for you to ground yourself, you know, do things that are self-care, nourishing for you, whether it's eating good foods, you know, nourishing your body, your mind, your soul, right? And however that aligns for you, in order for you to maintain that grounded energy and just give to yourself, so that you're not having, excuse me, so many like symptoms and things coming up for you. Let's see what the tarot has. This looks really, really positive. It's different than pile number 1. Let's see, pile 2 for June. What do they need to know? What's some messages here? Judgment. Yeah, there's that awakening. This is a really fun deck, but I just never use it. I don't know why. I think I just forget that it's on my shelf. We also have the King of Cups. We have the Hanged Man, and we have the King of Pentacles. So definitely like there's money here and like emotions. There's the Five of Cups here at the bottom that I saw, but so again, there's like emotions that I feel like you're maybe dealing with, but I feel like you're mastering this, like you're mastering both your emotions through, I feel like this like self-care, and you're also mastering your finances and your resources through this like abundance and looking at things from a, you know, prosperity perspective, and like understanding and having faith and trust that, you know, there's potential here. It's interesting too, because the Hanged Man can be like awakening, it's enlightenment, it's like seeing something differently than you've maybe seen stuff before. I feel like for some of you, you felt like you were stuck. You felt like things couldn't change, like I can't shift things. I don't have that power. And I think you're awakening to that power that you do have, that you can co-create with spirit here. Let's get another one here. Yeah, look at that, the Fool. And the Four of Wands. The Hanged Man, I use different tarot decks for each pile, or I'm going to be, because I haven't done pile 3 yet, but the Hanged Man was in last pile, and so was the Four of Wands, the King of Pentacles as well. Actually, Judgment came out too. So there's kind of this big awakening, this big shift, and it's setting you out on this like new chapter here. It's interesting because the Judgment is, so the next card after the Judgment's the World card, and then we go back to the Fool. So the Judgment's really asking you, like, are you ready to step into the new world? Are you ready to see this shift and change and to close out this chapter to start anew? And so I feel like you're mastering your emotions, you're welcoming in more prosperity and feeling more stable. I feel like maybe for some of you, because you're shifting kind of like your mindset, your beliefs, your patterns here, like how you're viewing things. Money might be on its way in the future kind of to you. Like you might not notice a big shift in June specifically, but you're on that path. This is more about you setting yourself out on a new path here. Seeing your potential in this new direction, being excited about, you know, what's next for you. So I think there's like some deep awareness here that's going on for you, kind of like behind the scenes or in your more internal world versus like external. Let me see if there's anything like external. Is there anything in pile 2's like external world that is shifting and changing? All right, we have Justice. We have the King of Wands. He showed up in the other pile too. A lot of kings here. The only one we're missing is the King of Swords, which, yeah, he didn't come out. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have Temperance. So definitely balance with the Temperance and Justice coming in here. I feel like you're creating something, or there's like this, I feel like some of you are creating change. There could be like a move or a shift or a change. Like we have the Eight of Cups here with the Wheel of Fortune. So there could be some sort of like, move or shift. But this could just be more creatively, I'm getting for some of you. Like, some of you are going to notice maybe like your creativity like enhances. And through but some of you are making a choice. I don't know what this choice would be, if it's like around, it's definitely shifting your feelings. Some of you are definitely like shifting out of this like past energy like some of you are like moving or doing something different with this Eight of Cups. Like you're moving in a new direction. And I feel like this Temperance though is like also indicating that this might take time for you to see all of it come together. Like kind of how I was talking about the prosperity. It's like you're making shifts, you're making changes. And so it might take time to see that. So this isn't just over just like the month of June. I feel like for some of you, this is like into the fall. Anything else on this? Queen of Wands, Five of Cups. Some of you could be leaving a relationship. Others of you could just be like, you're just leaving something, or like something that's been disappointing for you, something that's been, that you've put a lot, this could be a job, like something you've put a lot of work and effort and energy into, and it's not, again, you're giving a lot, but you're not gaining a lot, right? So there's kind of this like realizing that it needs to be a two-way street. Let's see what these cards say and see what they, if it gives us any more. Yeah, we have grief. There's that like Five of Cups energy. And we have renewal. So yeah, you're definitely like starting out on this like new chapter here with the renewal and the Fool. Like it's interesting because we don't really have like aces in the sense of this like spark of something new, but we do have a lot of big changes here. Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, Hanged Man. There's a big shift. And I think things are becoming more balanced in your life. This giving and receiving is becoming more balanced. So you're going through a little bit of this grief, I feel, because you're realizing that something hasn't been giving you what you deserve, and you can do something about it, right? Rather than feeling kind of like stuck. I'm just going to take a sip of my tea. So you're kind of like grieving the loss of, one, having to walk away from this, but also like grieving the fact that I feel like you feel like, oh, I could have done something about this sooner. But I mean, you're making the change now, so who cares, right? Like sometimes it takes us that time in order to kind of grow. Yeah, we have Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. We have Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter, which I do feel like you're releasing things, you're letting things go, you're grieving things, right? So both, I feel like clearing out the clutter is both like, you know, making changes in your physical world as you see fit, but also just like clearing out that emotional clutter, right? The things that, don't be afraid to step into the new. And sometimes to do that, we have to let go of the clutter. We have Beaver Spirit with lay a solid foundation. I think you're going to be working towards that with this new path. Again, it's going to take time though, right? And you have to put a lot of intention into it. And then we have Skunk Spirit with know your worth. So yeah, this is about you knowing your value, and the giving and receiving is huge here. So this could be in relationships too. I mean, it's usually relationships. It's a relationship with something, whether it's your money, your career, your boss, your partner, right? So take it how it resonates, whether it's like a person that you're leaving behind and you're starting out new relationships, but there's something about the balance of the giving and receiving that has been off in this situation, whether it's relationships of romantic or platonic nature, or business or career related, or money. And you're awakening to this, I feel like, in June, and you're going to be setting out on the path to shift that and make changes in order to, yeah, just like change your situation, and you're realizing your worth, and you're like, I deserve better. I deserve more. I deserve to be paid, you know, my worth. I deserve to be given the love that I give other people, right? And some of you, if it's like love related, you're giving that love back to yourself, right? With that self-care. And that's what's allowing you to attract more as well, because you're filling up your own cup. So that is what I have for you, pile 2. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or any of the other readings on my channel. Again, the Soulful Circle membership is $11 a month. So if you want additional readings from me consistently throughout the week, then the link for that is down below. But if not, then I will see you in the next reading. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this moon agate crystal. This is going to be your reading for just kind of like energy and messages for June. We have pre-pulled oracles. We're going to live pull tarot. I'm going to be using the Tarot at the End of the Rainbow deck. Soulful membership is available. It's $11 a month. Soulful Circle membership. So if you want monthly, weekly, and kind of readings throughout the week consistently from me, then definitely check that out. The link for that is down below. But let's get into it. Pile 3. Also, my throat is a little funky. So, and you're my third pile. So hopefully it's not too weird and too crazy. And yeah, I might have to edit and cut out my coughing, but. So we have number 43, which says shapeshifter, ruffle, cease, bewilder, and shake. These ones I'm going to leave here. We also have, this is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. We also have resurrection, commitment, purification, and devotion. And excuse me, sink into silence, reflection, tranquility. And then we also have deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. And we have child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Okay. So, pile 3. So this is kind of like the judgment card here. I feel like something's shifting and changing. And I think something could even be like, maybe like you could be releasing, or something's being released from your life. Something tells me it's happening, like, I'm going to say happening to you, but I feel like it's just more of like, what I mean by that is that like, you're not necessarily in control of this change, or it's asking you to change and you're not maybe on board with that, because with this blessing in disguise, it's like you're maybe not seeing how this is going to benefit you. There's kind of this like, again, this resurrection. I feel like it's asking you to like maybe recommit yourself to something, or recommit yourself or commit yourself to something different. This could even be like you're changing and you're like, I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. Like, what if this doesn't work? I feel like you have the answers you need. You've done a lot of healing, a lot of deep healing. And I feel like that's why you're kind of shifting and changing. I feel like if you're struggling with this, I feel like sinking into silence is going to be supportive for you. Like just continuing your practices, your spiritual practices. It's interesting because this shapeshifter energy is giving me like literally like shaking the energy off of you, or shaking and shifting into a different like energy. And like she's obviously shifting from like an animal into a human kind of thing, right? But I feel like there's like, yeah, there's something that's changing for you, and you're maybe wondering like how this is gonna play out, how this is gonna move forward, how this is gonna work for you. What is this that's changing? Like, what is going on here for pile 3 in June? What is changing here? We have the 5 of Pentacles, What's shifting? What's changing? We have the High Priestess, Two of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. It's interesting. There's been a lot of like, Six of Cups has come out in every pile, and I've been using different decks. We have the Nine of Wands, and then we have the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's something you're like, definitely, look at that, Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. I feel like there's, yeah, there's something you're intuitively being called to shift and change, maybe let go of, release from the past in order to explore something new, a new collaboration here, a new direction. Some of you could be like learning something new as well. Like Three of Pentacles sometimes can be like learning a skill or learning from other people. So like for some of you, maybe you're going back to like school but I feel like you might not realize that this is a blessing, but I actually feel like for some of you, this is going to provide more for you. You're going to go from the Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. This is going to provide more stability, foundation, more support, more legacy, more depth. You're not going to feel so alone either. Like it's interesting, this Five of Pentacles, she's by herself. And then in this Ten of Pentacles, there's three people plus a crow. So I feel like, and it's interesting because we have this Three of Pentacles here too. So for some of you, it's like this shift is actually going to bring more people into your life. It's going to bring you more connection. It's going to bring you more stability, more security, more support. I just feel like you're intuitively and like energetically, you're being asked to shift here. And I feel like you're like, but is it going to work out? And I think it will. Especially with this Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles here. But with the Six of Cups, Nine of Wands, it's like you're being asked to release something here. You're being asked to some sort of baggage, wounding, Six of Cups, right? And maybe you've done some work around this, and this is about you taking that step to make this change. I think you're just maybe questioning if it's gonna like work. And even in this blessing in disguise, it's like what will come is far better than you dared to dream, right? So it's like there's better things like on the horizon for you. And you know what to do, right? With this intuition and this intelligence of the universe lies within you. You know what to do. And if you're unsure, sink into that silence. Allow yourself to step into that. Some of you as well, like Ace of Swords can be contracts. You could be signing a new contract when it comes to your business, your career, your job, right? It's not really giving me love. It's more so giving me like community and the people you spend time with and kind of like your money and stuff. Oh, there's another card that's flipped over here. We have the Hierophants. Yeah, so some of you definitely could be like learning something. And you could be, again, getting something from like an authority, like a contract or like an offer or something like that. What is it that's keeping pile 3 from moving forward? We have the Justice card. What is it that's keeping pile 3 from moving forward and changing? So we have the Justice card, we have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you may feel like this is going to like slow you down. It could be also too like you feel like resources and time, like you just might feel like some of you also too, I have the World card here, so it's like at the bottom of the deck, so it's like you might feel like is it the right thing to start over? Is it the right thing to start fresh and to go in a new direction? Like again, there's this doubt I almost feel like of you questioning this path that you're being kind of like nudged to go down, and feeling like, well, what if it doesn't work out, and what if this is the wrong choice, right? Because like the Justice card is about making the right choice, the ethical choice, right? So I feel like you're kind of maybe like worried about that, or you're just like unsure of that move. Like that's why you're just, there's not a lot of like trust that you have that this is going to like work out for you. Yeah, we have creation, beautiful. We have guilt. Some of you might feel guilty around moving in this new direction. We have confusion. Yeah, again, if you're feeling confused, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're having a lot of emotional feelings, you're being asked to process those things. And devote yourself and commit yourself to this creation process. And also your spiritual like connection, trusting and the belief of the co-creation that you and the universe can have together. Some of you may also feel guilty because you're like, there could be other people somehow involved or affected by this, and you feel guilty in that sense. And you're just like unsure what to do, but I feel like the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities and the messages are around you. You just have to be kind of more open, right? Like both of these cards, like she's very closed off and like, no, I don't want to hear anything. She's got her hood on. And this one's very open and receptive and wanting to connect, right? And so I feel like for some of you, this is like opening yourself up and connecting to your intuition, allowing yourself to tap into that. Again, reflection and tranquility, sinking into the silence, spending time alone in the sense of like, going for a walk outside, or you could literally sit in like meditation, or just space really in order to connect. We have Parrot Spirit, which says, watch your words. We have Fox Spirit with think on your feet. We have Seahorse Spirit with watch and wait. And Bat Spirit with a rebirth is assured, yeah. So this change is kind of like happening regardless. I feel like you have to watch and wait to see how this is going to work out for you. I think that's a little bit of the fear, like the unknown, right? And I think you're having to kind of adapt and shift. And I feel like the watch your words is like, I don't know if you've like, be careful what you wish for. Is what I'm getting. So like, I don't know if for some of you, like you actually wanted this in the past, or you've been asking for something and this is like the path to go and get that. So it's like, now you're being asked to shift. The think on your feet with the Fox Spirit, this is also about like, strategy and tactics and figuring things out and finding a solution. And I feel like with this watch your words, there's like this Ace of Swords. So it's like, don't react, don't say things before you're 100% sure that is what you want, the path you want to go down, that sort of thing. Let's get some advice here for you guys. Get some advice here for pile 3 with this change and this shift. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Five of Swords. And we have the Hanged Man, which we had the Hanged Man a lot in the other decks too. So your advice here is that like with this stress and this conflict and this feeling of struggle, like Five of Swords is like winning a battle at all costs, or winning at all costs, right? So you need to, I feel like your advice here is to shift your perspective, Hanged Man, Wheel of Fortune, and figure out how can I make this change and this shift work for me rather than working against me. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups. This is like shifting the way you view this transition or this change. Rather than seeing it as a conflict and a challenge, viewing it as something where you can go out and find what you're really looking for here, right? Eight of Cups is about going and finding that 9 and 10 of Cups, right? Leaving what's not fulfilling you. And so I feel like it's your advice here is to shift the way that you're viewing the situation. Allow the changes to unfold as well. And when you're feeling stuck or you're feeling like there's a struggle or you're trying to control the situation with this Five of Swords, remind yourself or, kind of remember to like surrender to these changes, allow these changes to happen. Because like I said in the beginning, like for some of you, you might feel like this change is out of your control, like you can't really do anything about it, which in some ways might be true, but in other ways we can make the situation our own, right? We can create and co-create with the universe. So, and then watch your words with this Five of Swords. So just be cautious of like the words you're saying to yourself, also what you could be potentially saying to other people, arguments, that sort of thing. But there's definitely a change for you happening in June, and it might feel very uncomfortable, but I think that it's actually working out for your highest good. Even if you're unclear or confused by it in the short term. Because you're kind of going through this transition, you're going through this rebirth, right? So you just have to watch and wait to see how this is going to fully kind of play out for you. So that is what I have for you, pile 3. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or a different reading. If you'd like to join the Soulful Circle membership, the link for that is down below. Again, it's $11 a month, and it is monthly and weekly readings as well as bonus readings kind of throughout the week of just what the energy that needs to come up. So if you're interested in that, that is down below. So anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing as always. And I hope you guys have, a good one. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.